Hello everyone, welcome to Chop Beat Blend, quick and easy vegetarian recipes. This is a special episode on Diwali. This will be a two-part series. We'll be making some Diwali sweets and savories which are simple, which can be easily made at home. Heat a pan, add little bit of ghee. We want to fry the nuts. I have taken cashew nuts and almonds, slivered almonds. You can take any nut just to give that crunch we are frying, but if the nuts are, you can add it raw also without frying also is fine. Melon seeds also usually is added in this Bombay Halwa. I am taking 1 cup of corn flour. The cup can be anything. I have actually measured like this in this cup. Whatever cup you take the corn flour, same cup you measure the other ingredients also. So I am just adding this to a bowl, and we need 3 cups of water to this. Then we just mix it without any lumps. The same cup I have taken 1.5 cups of sugar, and we also add 1.5 cups of water to this. We are actually not making a sugar syrup. We need a somewhat liquidy sugar water, I would say. This has to boil, sugar has to dissolve. Takes about 5 minutes. We'll give it 5 minutes. My sugar is now dissolved. It has been boiling for about 2-3 minutes. Now I am going to pour this corn flour mixture into this. Make sure you stir it well because it will settle down at the bottom. I am just adding this, and we have to keep stirring. It will thicken very soon. You will be able to see the texture changes, color changes. Now the color is changing and it's thickening and it's becoming glassy. Now I am adding the saffron dissolved in hot water. I will also add a little bit of food color. Any color you can add, orange, red, green, or you can just omit it and just leave it with the saffron. That itself gives a little bit of color. I am dissolving it in little water so that it's not too strong. Since it's powder color, I am adding little water. Now the halwa has been cooking. I am adding ghee, about 2 tablespoons now. We have to keep adding the ghee in batches, not in one go. Keep the flame low to medium because if it's on high flame, it may start burning at the bottom. So flame has to be medium or low. See, now you can see how it's rolling. This is the stage we want. Till the time you have to cook, it may take about 10 minutes. It has taken 15 minutes now for me. See, this is the stage. This is the consistency we are looking for. It has to keep rolling. When you do like this, it keeps rolling and almost leaving the sides. It's ready now, or maybe a few more minutes. I'll add half of the fried nuts in this. When you drop it like this has to kind of not run, but it has to fall. So it needs little more of, maybe few minutes more of cooking. Then I will show you when it reaches that consistency. See, now it's falling, not really running. It has to fall like this in lumps. This is the right texture we are looking for. I am adding about half teaspoon of lemon juice. This prevents the sugar from becoming crystal. So the texture of the halwa is retained, otherwise the sugar will crystallize and become like a barfi. Now I am also adding cardamom powder. You can see now it's leaving the sides nicely. Also nicely thickened. It's falling like this. I'm also greasing this pan. I'll just add some more nuts in this. I'm just pouring it in this greased vessel, adding some more nuts on top. This is going to cool for at least an hour, so then I'll show you when it cools. For the murukku, I have taken 1 cup of rice flour. The cup can be again any size, it need not be standard 1 cup measure. Just roast it very lightly because this is store-bought flour. Very lightly we need to roast, no need to do it too much. And also make sure there are no lumps in the flour. If it's there, just shift it. Just little bit. If it's warm, that's enough. I switched it off now. I'm just adding this roasted flour to a bowl. This is roasted urad dal flour. I am adding about 1.5 to 2 teaspoons. For a big cup, regular cup, 2 teaspoons are needed. This is smaller, so I am adding 1.5. Some half teaspoon of cumin seeds, a pinch of hing, also about a teaspoon of butter. This butter gives softness to the murukku. Either butter or ghee. For this, usually the rice murukku, we add butter. Just mix everything with your hands till well mixed before adding water. Some salt. I am adding little water. We are going to just make a dough. No need to knead it like a chapati dough or anything. It's enough if it's well mixed. We need a soft consistency like this. This is very important. This is the right one. See, it's coming together, not sticking, not crumbly. This is the texture we want. This is the murukku press. Whatever you have, this is the one with the smooth holes we'll be using for this. Just like this. Then what we do is just take a small ball and drop it. Then we have to press it with this. Now the oil is hot, so I am just going to put it directly like this. I'm just going to turn it little bit and cook for a few minutes more. Hope you enjoyed the recipes. Please do try. Also, just a small point I wanted to tell you, that when you are making the murukku, don't over roast the urad dal because it spoils the flavor. So roast it very mildly and then powder it.